Hi, this is Neal, and I'm outside of the Cumble Theater, outside the door of the Cumble Theater. We're in this lovely, spacious hall they have here, and we're on the red carpet. And tonight is a special red carpet because we're celebrating the kickoff of the 6th annual Fort Greene Jazz Festival. Let's get this thing straight. It's Eric Frazier's Fort Greene Jazz Festival. So we are so honored to be here. I'm so honored that he asked me to interview people on the red carpet. Can you imagine me interviewing folks on the red carpet here at the Cumble Theater? I'm elated. But let's talk about Eric Frazier. Let's talk about the festival. I performed in quite a few of the outdoor festival shows, and it's just a wonderful feeling to be amongst folks on a warm day in the park, and it's like right up under a big tree or a few trees, so you have a little shade there, and you're singing jazz music, and you have great musicians, and we just have a party. It's a great time. We even get out on the floor and we dance, and I like to jump rope. When I was jumping rope, I hurt my ankle, so I don't know about this year, but I love to jump rope to the music. I love to dance to the music, and that's what we do. We just have a good party, on a Saturday afternoon in the park, and we have two of these Saturdays coming up. So look out for the Fort Greene Jazz Festival, Eric Frazier's Fort Greene Jazz Festival, the 6th annual one. And tonight, what can I say about tonight? Tonight was just an indication of what you're gonna see and feel outdoors, but this was indoors at this beautiful Cumble Theater with so many wonderful attributes to it, because it has the lights, it has the visuals, it has the beautiful sound system. Not to say that Eric doesn't have a wonderful sound system when you're outdoor, because that's his own sound system he brings in, and it's top of the line. But tonight here in this wonderful theater, it felt so cozy. It felt like being in a Broadway house, So we love it when he does this kickoff. Hopefully there'll be many more kickoffs here at the Cumble Theater. So what brought you here tonight?
Well, I'm on vacation. I'm from New York, but I'm visiting from Las Vegas. Mm-hmm. And had the good pleasure to catch up to my dear friend Danny Simmons, who's on the board for this lovely establishment.
Oh, wonderful.
And this was nice for me personally.
Right.
I grew up in the black music business. My dad managed a music company called Roseman Recording and Anticia Music, and we were around from 68 to 92. I did this my whole childhood. Alice Tully Hall, Avery Fisher Music Hall, the band show. My mom went to high school with George Benson.
Yeah.
And Grover Washington was like my uncle, so jazz was my household every day. This is like coming home. Okay. He said, let's go get this jazz concert. That was a nice thing to do today.
Well, really good friends look out for good friends.
Really reminiscent of Brooklyn, too, and its history.
Yes, that's so true. Speaking of Brooklyn, we have the mayor of Brooklyn here, Mr. Danny Simmons. Come on in here, Danny, and say something about Eric Frazier, about the concert. And this is your second time coming to the concert.
Well, it's only the second time it would happen, right?
That's what I said, right?
Yo, this was fun, man. Eric brings together the best musicians ever, and I see a lot.
Singer was amazing.
Oh, she was
Holiday.
Ooh, she was killer. But what I really like about this is the community aspect of what Eric does. I mean, he does this great thing on Tuesdays at Rustic, and now he's putting a Fort Greene Jazz Festival together in the park for the people, and he's bringing the music and keeping the music alive and keeping it out here for young people and old people, and and it just brings people together. Like, I haven't seen Rome in a couple of months, and I know him. I knew I was going to see him tonight, and then a few other people. Tony was in the audience, and a bunch of friends, and good music, and Eric makes it happen, and he constantly makes it happen, and that's important, that he's there doing what he does, man. And without him, man, Brooklyn would be less. And we're very grateful for Eric Frazier.
Well said.
He surely brings the spirit.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right. Eric is the type of person that's a giving. I mean, the man went from being an elementary school principal.
Oh, a high school dropout.
And then he became a principal. But he reinvented himself as a jazz musician, man, and still the same type of spirit that he had for those kids, he has for the community. So, he's an amazing fellow, man. I'm really proud to know him.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
And good seeing you, my brother.
My
Good
brother,
seeing you.
my brother, my brother.
Okay, we're on the red carpet with Mr. Darryl Odoms, and you just witnessed the kickoff of the Fort Greene Jazz Festival right here at the Cumbo Theater. Tell me something.
Well, I was just telling her that I'm a friend of Georgia Brown, the jazz singer.
Oh yes, that's right.
And I was telling her, she said she knew Georgia Brown, but I haven't seen jazz because I used to listen to the station AM on Tuesday night jazz.
Right.
But I didn't been in the jazz concert in ever since Georgia Brown took me to one.
Okay.
But I really enjoyed this, you know.
Wonderful.
Plus I had front row seats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. We're nothing like front row
So I was
seats.
with the celebrities, you know.
That's right. Yeah.
Up front there.
I was one of the celebrities up
Yeah, I know you was. That's why I'm here with you.
Thank you, sir. So, are you going to come to the festival in the park? Was this July and September?
Well, I try to support my neighborhood all the time.
You in Brooklyn?
You know what
You're
I'm saying?
Brooklyn?
No, I live in Manhattan now, 23rd
Okay, well, you gotta come
But I
back
used to
to
live in
Brooklyn.
Marcy.
Okay.
In Marcy Project.
We'll come back to Brooklyn and be with us.
Yeah, I always come
when
when they have the African thing over there.
International African Arts Festival
Yeah,
over
they
here,
have
right?
that.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Yeah, and I come be over there all the time.
Well, thank you so very much for
All
coming
right,
out.
and thank you for interviewing me.
My pleasure.
All right.
Okay, we're here with Dave Barker of the
Fort Greene Park.
Fort Greene Park Conservatory, right?
New York City Parks Department. Work very closely with the Conservancy.
Oh, that's interesting. I used
They're
to
a
work
key
for the
partner.
Park Department, Recreation, over at Tompkins Park, Herbert Von King Park.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, as a director years ago. Yeah, yeah.
At the Cultural Center there?
Yes,
Community
yes,
Center?
yes, that's
yeah,
right.
That's
yeah.
a great
Directing
performance
a lot of
space.
theater there. Got my theater chops there
Yeah.
at that space. So talk about this concert, this evening, this kickoff of the Fort Greene Jazz Festival. What's the feeling going on with you?
It's a wonderful feeling. I think the festival, July 25th, September 12th, is going to be the highlight of the summer. People are already talking about it. We're here on the red carpet. We're looking forward to rolling out the green carpet in the park.
That's
You know,
money?
It's lush lawns
Lush
where
lawn.
Eric Fraser has chosen to perform. So
Wonderful.
we have a full schedule of arts and other cultural offerings, and the jazz festival really fits in well. So,
Why does jazz fit in so well?
well, the neighborhood has has a long history of this type of music. Everything from jazz though, but also to house. Look at Soul
Yeah.
Summit
Yeah.
and what
Oh,
Leonardo is
yes.
doing, and just all the cultural institutions in this neighborhood. BAM, Brick. Yeah, it's great. The park extends beyond the walls, and we
Yes.
like to bring in all these wonderful institutions for performances. So, Jazz Festival in its 6th year, I think it's going to be the best ever.
We're going to work at it. We're all going to work and make it the best, and by spreading the word. Thank you so
Alrighty.
very much.
Thank you so much.
And we have another gentleman here. Come on in, sir. What's your name?
Howdy, Julian McCrown.
Julian McCrown.
Yes, sir.
Okay, welcome, Julian McCrown. And you work for the Parks Department also.
I work for the Fort Greene Park Conservancy.
Okay,
So
Conservancy.
you switched them up a little.
Oh,
bit.
I did. Okay. Well,
Yes.
talk about it. Talk about the Conservancy and what you're doing with this particular festival. What does it mean to be associated with this festival, or this festival associated with you? in that respect?
It means a whole lot to the Conservancy. The Conservancy is the nonprofit organization that partners with the Parks Department
Right.
to help advocate for and fundraise for Fort Greene Park. And this is really kind of the bread and butter of what we're all about, and what the Conservancy has been specializing in for the last few years is taking cultural assets in the Fort Greene neighborhood and in the Brooklyn area, bringing them into the park and making them available for all the different people who use the park and all the
Yes.
people who make the park's heartbeat.
Right.
And it's amazing to have Eric's Beats in there too.
Well, he's been here for 6 years. Have you seen some of the shows? in
It's
the park?
astounding. No, I'm new. I just
Oh, you're
actually
new.
started with the Conservancy.
Oh, okay.
We're pretty much an all-volunteer organization.
Right.
But we know Eric's been an institution in the neighborhood for the last 6 years.
Yes.
And it's and even before that, he's got roots, and it's special to have that kind of knowledge and that kind of just that presence in the park, and
That's
to be able to work with that, and to be able to work with him, and help promote the event. It's really an honor on the part of the Conservancy.
Well, we look forward to continue working with you, and we look forward to see you in the park for one of those.
I will be there for both of them.
All
you're gonna
right,
have to
okay.
you're gonna have to like pull me away.
Bring your folks out with you too, because it's really a.
They're moving to Queens now, so I'm gonna.
Well, you have other folks. I mean, you know.
all the friends.
All the friends. Bring them on out.
I'll spread the word.
Okay, good.
It's my
Thank
job.
you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Your name is
Stephanie Janelle,
Stephanie Journeau, and you are a
singer and songwriter,
from where?
Brooklyn.
Why?
Hi.
No. It's just wonderful to have you here, Stephanie. You just witnessed the kickoff of Eric Frazier's Fort Greene Jazz Festival, this wonderful concert he put together today at the Comfort Theater. Talk about it.
It was wonderful. The music, the singing, the instrumentalists, awesome. I really enjoyed what I heard and what I saw.
Yes. So you're a jazz vocalist, so you know more about, performing outdoors.
Yes.
Yeah. So have you been to the outdoor festival before?
I've never been to this festival.
Okay. Well, I'm sure you're going to come out.
Yes.
At least one or two of those.
Actually, I'm supposed to be performing in the.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. July.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's the first one.
Right.
Oh, that should be wonderful.
Yes.
I think one of the reasons why you're performing, Eric has said it many times, he likes to showcase people in his festival who actually comes to his Tuesday, once a month jam session at Rustics. So you're very fortunate to be in this festival. He's very fortunate to have you. And thank you for your support of Eric Frazier's work, because you've always been there. I mean, you've been like a regular at the jazz jam session on those Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Okay, darling,
I love
thank
it.
you.
It's right in Brooklyn.
Thank you again for
And I
being
want
here.
some banana pudding.
Okay, we got you covered.
Thank you.
We have Mr. Ron Ivory, drummer extraordinaire, on the red carpet with us tonight, and you've been a part of this festival since its inception. That's right.
Actually, this will be my third or fourth, I think.
Okay. Well, I'm talking about the fest. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
6 years, right?
6 years.
Third or fourth. That's right. So let's talk about your feelings about the festival and what happens at the festival when people come out to it.
Well, it's a marvelous thing for Brooklyn. I mean, I'm a Brooklyn boy originally myself.
Mm-hmm.
We get an opportunity to play our music, and we were inclusive. Everyone's included, but we get to play in a wonderful setting under the trees, under the blue skies. Hopefully, if the weather's good for us. Great performers. First time I ever saw Neal jump rope and do and play his djembe and his shekere rather.
Yeah.
It was shekere, right? African percussion. But it keeps this music alive, this vital music that is part of our culture, our heritage. It's a thing that's in our DNA almost. And the Fort Greene Festival is one of those opportunities for Brooklynites to come, well, not just Brooklynites, but for everybody to come and hear it played in its purest form.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And it's something that I hope will continue. I'm glad to see the kickoff for the festival. I think it's very important. And we've had people come from everywhere, California, from all over the world.
People come to New York from all over the world, and this is the time of the vacationing folks. And what's better part of a vacation than come to the world famous Fort Greene Park and sit there on the grass and hear live jazz
and get some banana pudding too.
Oh, well, there's always banana pudding hanging out there also.
Never forget that.
I always come with my banana pudding jazz.
I know that.
thing.
So we'll look forward certainly to
okay, my brother.
to seeing you again in the park. I know you're gonna be doing your thing.
And you know
I'm glad
that.
to see you back and
Good to be up on my feet. Good to be up
good
on
as
my
new.
feet.
Thank God.
Thank you.
I'll see you on that.
Okay.
Tony Romay.
How are you, sir? You just witnessed the second kickoff of the Fort Greene Jazz Festival here in Comfort Theater. Talk about it, man.
It was wonderful. Cynthia was wonderful, and the musicians were out of sight. Broad Axe on the drums, and the brothers with Patience Higgins. Wonderful time. I love this music. It's the music I was raised on.
Yes.
And continue to support and love. And Eric's doing a fantastic job here.
Yes,
with the community and is living his dream. You know, we went to college together, And I've seen him when he didn't play the drums and he didn't play basketball and football. He moved on to be an educator and now a world-class
jazz musician, jazz promoter,
and
jazz
promoter.
producer.
And he's doing it, and we're very proud of it. Very proud of all of you guys.
Thank you, sir. So again, the festival. You've been at the festival.
I've been at all the festivals.
All of them. Okay.
All of these festivals. I've enjoyed all of them. I usually shoot a lot of pictures. I share them with Eric. You know, I shoot a lot of pictures at the festival, and I'm always going to have some surprises down in the future for you. You're going to like one of the surprises I'm going to have for you.
Napoleon's Rebels Bay. Wait, that name is familiar. Are you a percussionist?
No. I do monk.
You do? Oh, you.
Yeah.
You look a little bit like Mark. Well, welcome, my brother.
Well, thank you so much.
It's like we're here at the Kumbo Theater, this fantastic Kumbo Theater, and we've just witnessed Eric's first kickoff concert here for the year, you know, to start off the new festival that's going to take place. Talk about this experience.
Well, I had an opportunity to come to a couple of the performances, you know, doing the Brooklyn, and so I came out to support the day, of course, and to be a part of this great thing that he's producing, you know, as far as specifically for the jazz and for the music and for the whole community as well, you know. So it's a blessing that he's doing it, and I honor him. So I told him I came out to honor you because of commitment to the arts and trying to promote this great music that our children especially need.
Right.
Because I do programs in schools too, like you do. So it's always great to see someone else is doing supporting the arts.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
it's
nice
amazing
turnout.
what the wonderful work that he has done over the years. He is truly a Brooklyn icon.
That's right. And hopefully, all these young people will come out so they can be groomed and ready for the next generation.
That's so true.
And the price is right, it's free.
Oh, free in the park. What more can you ask for?
There you go. So I'm honored to be here.
We're all hats off to Eric Frazier for putting this festival together. This the sixth year of doing it. And I know I just finished 12 years of Banana Pudding Jazz, so putting it together. So I know what it takes to put a show together. Period. You know.
Yeah, I know you do.
So thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you, brother. All right, see you soon. All right, thank you so much.
You got it.
All right, thank you.
We're on the red carpet with the lovely, vivacious, extraordinarily mobtastic Cynthia Holiday in the house, y'all. And you know, when you say words like this, it just pours out of you. It's because of the subject that you're talking about.
Well, and you are an eloquent speaker.
Well, thank you so very much. Well, we have just witnessed this kickoff of the Fort Greene Jazz Festival here at the Kumbo Theater, and we've just witnessed your performance, which is always superb. The first time I saw you at St. Nick's Pub, when you walked in the door, you know, I knew there was something special going on.
You're going back now, honey.
That's right.
To the good days.
The good old days, that's right. So talk about this festival, talk about tonight, and let's talk about the festival period, because you've been highlighted in the festival quite a few times.
Yes, I have.
All six?
Yes, I have, actually.
Woo!
Well, you know, to talk about the festival, of course, I have to start off talking about Eric Frazier. You know, he's got so much energy and so much passion for the music, you know, and that when he invited me to participate and be a part of the music, you know, I was happy to do it. I look forward to it every year. Again, his enthusiasm really carries you through.
Yes.
It's always a lovely day outside of the park. I love performing in an area like that when families come with their blankets and the little kids are out there and the babies start dancing, and people that wouldn't necessarily come to a jazz performance,
So true.
they come because they hear the music. Eric always hires the best of musicians, so it's always a pleasure for me to perform. We You know, we always rehearse. It's no, you know, no raggedy rigmarole stuff.
You could tell this was well rehearsed tonight's
Yes,
performance because there was some musical things that was done. Like this. It's not a regular jam session here. This is something special going on.
Yes, it's fun.
Yes.
You know, it's and I always feel honored to work with certain musicians in particular, and tonight each and every one of them was one of those particular musicians.
So true.
I mean, Ed Stout. I've always loved working with Ed, you know, and so with him on piano and Patience Higgins and Paul Beaudry, it's like, what is not to like about performing there? You know, and then seeing you in the audience with the shaker, right, adding to the background. It's just a pleasure to be here.
You know, sometimes I think people would say, well, you know, and then until they really know me, you know, because sometimes you can come on the set and just throw a little shaker, and some people would come to you, would you stop that, please? Because they don't know. They don't know the spirit of the shaker. You know, so I stop, you know, just it's one of those type of concerts or something, you know. But usually, actually, I did a concert in Nigeria. I was at the concert Fela, and I was on the dance floor. I'm shaking my shaker away while the band was playing, and Fela says, "Hey, brother, would you please stop playing?" This is Fela Nicolapo Kuti saying it was amazing, you know. But like I said, it's just a wonderful spirit that Eric brings to the work, and it just he wants people, the audience, to open up and just be themselves and just relax and have a party with them, you know.
And those of us who perform, I mean, we want to always encourage people to support live music.
Yes.
You know, it's getting harder and harder to turn on the radio and hear jazz or blues or some, you know, music other than
That's so true.
pop.
That's so
and
true.
so, you know, the opportunity to perform live is our duty, you know, beside the fact that we love it when people come to our shows.
That's right.
You know, so today was a good thing.
Thank you, darling, for being a part of this interview on the red carpet. This is a nice red carpet.
Yes, it is.
Don't go down to my shoes because I have orthopedic shoes on.
Well, these are my after the performance shoes.
Oh, those other shoes you were wearing was kicking. I thought you were Cinderella, going to leave one for the prince to pick up.
I did, just pop, fly right on out of the room. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much.
All right.
Bless you, darling.
See you soon.
Very soon. Mr. Patience Higgins in the house.
Yes.
In Brooklyn, New York.
In Brooklyn.
That's right.
And my passport stamp coming over the Brooklyn Bridge.
You know, this is a very special occasion to have you as. You haven't performed in this festival before.
No, I haven't.
And so this is the first time, the first kickoff for you. This is the second kickoff. This is the first kickoff, and I'm so glad that Eric hired you to be the horn man in the house.
Yeah.
So talk about something about the experience tonight.
It was really enjoyable experience. It was very musically challenging and festive, and I really enjoyed it, and looking forward to the presentations that are going to take place this summer.
Oh yes, that's right.
Yeah,
right.
Really.
You know, when summer festivals, I just recall the first time I met you was outdoor play, and it was outdoor play. We was at Theater for the New City, Street Theater.
Yes, I definitely remember those.
Yes.
Street theater.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's something special about being outdoors.
There's
and
something very special about being outdoors. Yes.
The people and the way they react to performances.
Right.
They don't have to pay to see it. You know, they're sitting up there enjoying them. They're not drinking a whole bunch of liquor. And, you know. Yeah. It's the more you drink, the better we sound. You know, it's not one of those type of shows. These people are there just for the spirit of the music and being outdoors. You know?
Yes.
Well, we thank you. Say something about Eric Fraser, maybe.
Eric Fraser is a unique individual in the sense that he wears many hats and he wears them well.
Yes.
He has a great spirit. he is a true lover of the music and a person who expounds the arts, and he sings, he dances, he plays, he promotes, and all of these things he does with a passion.
He's all around music. He's also a DJ.
Yes, and also a DJ, exactly. So it's wonderful when you see a person who has that kind of commitment and dedication. And that's one of the things I really admire about him.
If anyone knows about commitment, it's you, sir. You have been playing. I've recently have put together an evening honoring you and well, your band also, but honoring truly you for the work that you have done in jazz, of holding down, being the most played house band in the city for over, was it 20 years?
20 years.
20 years, that's right. The Sugar Hill Quartet.
Right.
Patience Higgins and the Sugar Hill Quartet playing all over Manhattan, St. Nick's Pub, Lennox Lounge, Mittens Playhouse, Smoke, and numerous other places. But those are the course of some wonderful years of jazz.
Wonderful, wonderful years, right. And met so many wonderful musicians and singers and people in the arts who passed through all of these venues. And
tell us some of the people that you played with.
Personally?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I was a member of the Duke Ellington Orchestra for many, many years. Extraordinary tap dancer Savion Glover. Played with Stevie Wonder, Aretha Franklin, Jimmy Scott, Ron Neal.
Oh, yes. Can't forget Ron Neal now. Yeah.
Right, can't forget Ron Neal.
We thank you for being a part, coming to Brooklyn, and keep you uptown so much. Yes. We were very thankful that Eric was able to bring you downtown to Brooklyn and be a part of this.
Very happy to be here.
And hopefully you'll be performing in some of the shows.
That's right.
Okay, wonderful. Always a pleasure, my brother.
Always a pleasure.
I'll see you on Friday night.
I'll see you tomorrow night.
That's tomorrow night. Whoa, time is flying.
Time is flying. All righty.
We're here with Mr. Paul Beaudry here, the bass player extraordinaire, and it's wonderful to have you out in Brooklyn, man, and being a part of this jazz festival kickoff.
Thank you. Wonderful for me too. Yes.
Talk about the experience tonight.
Well, Eric, he's been putting out a lot of music for years, and I've become more and more recently aware as to actually how much. And Cynthia, I've been working with almost 15 years. Almost 15 years. And she's actually come. I think she's on the cusp of becoming an international star.
Well, she's been to Russia already, so she's getting closer to it.
Yeah. I know she's definitely over the years. She's definitely coming to her own, and she's got something very solid right now. She's got something to say.
Right. So her performance tonight, she's got such a cool, suave feeling about her when she's singing.
Exactly.
And we noticed that this music wasn't just that y'all just got together and just played. You just rehearsed. This was rehearsed. You can tell some of those changes that we did tonight.
Specific arrangements on some of these.
Yeah, it was really quite wonderful to hear arrangements. Because sometimes we just get together and we just jam, off the top of our heads, and we just make it happen. But it's good to hear arrangements sometimes. We did something with who was it? Eve Cornelius, right?
Oh yeah.
That was an arrangement in the
That's right. And see, that's what I mean. When you have an artist who gets to that point where they really have their thing together, you get the whole package. You get not only do you get that stage presence, and that excellent delivery, you also get the arrangements.
Right.
You really start feeling like, man, I got the whole package.
That's so true. Full show.
And that's something that's definitely a mark of somebody who's at that level.
That's right. Well, she's there, and we thank Eric for hiring her to be a part of it. And she's been a part of the festival for about 6 years, all 6 years. So that's saying something for who she is as a jazz vocalist. Thank you, my brother. It's always a pleasure, and we got to work together again soon.
Definitely.
Okay, peace.
Okay, take care of yourself.
Dwight Cook brought next.
Man, I've been waiting on this all week.
All week, oh,
just to stand next to the doggone man.
Oh man,
stand next to the Mac
Say it
Daddy.
loud, I'm black and I'm proud.
Say it loud, baby.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Oh, well, we had to do it up for Eric. You know, got nothing too good for my brother Eric Frazier.
You know, that's right. And it looked like my size.
Oh, it is. It is. Because I'm losing weight. You could probably have it now because I'm not going to gain it no more.
You look good, though, man.
Thank you, my brother. Good to be back up on my feet.
On your feet, that's right.
Listen, tonight, the kickoff of the Fort Greene Jazz Festival.
Bam.
Eric Frazier Productions. Talk about this experience.
Man, this is good, man. You know, one of the things that's nice is that, you know, that I admire about our boy, Brother Frazier.
Yes.
Is he's
our boy.
Our boy, you know, our cat.
Yes.
He's fearless.
Yeah.
He's fearless. And this kind of intuitiveness and type of motivation is what keeps our art form alive.
Yes.
You know, cats waiting to get a gig, waiting for it to get into the festival. Man, I didn't get into that festival. And he says, man, I'm gonna create my own festival.
Woo, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right, that's so true.
You know, I mean, we've played at all the festivals all around the world. Montreux, North Sea, Cool Festival, all of them. But they not run by us. None of them.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we play for them. We make the money for them.
That's right.
But they not run by us. So I applaud this brother for having the insight and the initiative to say, I'm gonna create this thing. I'm gonna have my people in it.
Yes.
I'm gonna pay my people.
That's right.
And put it out there and see where it goes, what happens.
That's true.
You know, that's a beautiful thing. So I feel blessed that he includes me in on that.
Well, you're one of the ones. You know, you're first and foremost, you're Brooklyn.
I'm Brooklyn.
In the house, you know, and you know, it's good when producers and promoters, they're hired from the inner source, you know, of their community, you know, because we bring something special to the table when we're home doing what we do, love to do.
That's right. You know, and the thing about it that's nice is that, you know, when you do these local jobs, you see your neighbors, man.
Yes.
You see your neighbors coming out, you know, oh, that's Miss Gilmore.
Yes.
Or, you know, how you doing, Mr. Jackson? You know, because, you know, if they come see you at the Blue Note or the Vanguard or something, first of all, they're going to spend $150.
Yes, that's right.
You know, and some cats, they just don't have it like that.
Right.
You know, they love the music, they want to support you, but they can't come to Birdland, you know. So it's nice when there's something that's in the community, is affordable. All you gotta do is show up.
That's right. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, man.
Always a pleasure. Got some banana pudding over there.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, you know I have my high on. There's only 2 left, man.
So, young lady, your name is
Rebecca Frazier.
Frazier.
Yes.
Is that like Eric Frazier? You related?
Yes, that's my uncle.
That's your uncle.
Yes.
All right. So, well, if anybody knows your uncle is you, you know. Talk about, well, let's first and foremost, let's talk about tonight. Tonight's kickoff of the Fort Greene Jazz Festival. Tell us your feelings.
Well, I think it was really wonderful. A lot of people came out to support. A lot of people wanted to make contributions and make sure that our next festival was bigger and better. So I'm happy to see the turnout and see how it comes out to be. Right,
wonderful. And you've been around for the other festivals, right?
Yes.
The outdoor festivals.
Yes.
And what were those? Tell me the experience of being outdoors in Fort Greene Park. What did it feel like being a part of that environment and the music and everything?
Well, definitely you get to see him dance.
Oh.
Definitely get to see you dance. Other than that, I really like the atmosphere. Everyone is chill. Everyone is sitting down, watching. They bring their own chairs, their own food, and they really come for the enjoyment and just to have a good time with their friends and family. The last time I went, it was raining, but the rain didn't even stop the event. We paused, we regrouped, and we continued, and it just showed that people was really willing to like see the show, and they wanted to hear all the artists that was there as well. So it it was a
Well,
great experience.
listen, Rebecca, we thank you so very much for just being supportive of your uncle and his mission into this wonderful world of jazz. Because you've known him since he was a principal at the school in
Yes.
Brooklyn, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you've seen the transformation from.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I did, and I think that was like a great example for me to show that you stay involved, but you still follow your passion. And music is his passion, and I love to see people doing what they love to do. So
Wonderful.
I'm really happy for him.
So beautifully said, and so beautiful you are.
Thank
God
you.
bless you, and we'll see you in the near future.
Yes.
Out at the festival.
Yes.
This
I'll be
year.
there.
Okay, wonderful. Rebecca Frazier, y'all, in the house.